Hey everyone, BeeWee TV here. Today at BlizzCon 2023, something big was announced for World of Warcraft Classic, the Season of Discovery. This is not just a new season, it's a game changer for every class in WoW. The Season of Discovery introduces a wave of new, class-altering abilities hidden throughout Azeroth. This means more diverse playstyles and the potential for roles you've never seen before, like tanking warlocks and mage healers. The level cap starts at level 25, but there's a twist. A new endgame awaits at this cap, including a revamped 10-player raid in Black Fathom Deeps. But here's the kicker: runes. They're the heart of this update, and every class has access to them, each bringing unique skills and upgrades to their arsenal. As a Paladin player, I'm especially excited about the runes coming our way for the chest, legs, and hands. Let's gear up and take a closer look at these runes and how they're about to change the way Paladins play in the Season of Discovery. For Paladins, these runes embed their gear with ancient magics, each augmenting their holy arsenal in unique ways. We'll break it down by armor piece, chest, legs, and hands. Starting with the chest runes. Note: you can only have one rune active per piece of armor, equaling a total of 3 active runes at a time. Seal of the Martyrdom. Upon activation, this seal envelops you in the Holy Spirit for 30 seconds. In this state, your melee attacks lash out, dealing 30% weapon damage to up to 3 nearby foes. This power comes at a cost. You sacrifice health equal to 10% of the damage dealt. But it's not a solitary burden. Your nearby party members will absorb mana, 2% of the damage you receive, a small boon in the midst of battle. And when you judge an enemy, the seal releases its energy to inflict a swift 70% weapon damage, the health price still standing, 10% of the damage delivered. Divine Storm. Wield your weapon in a celestial arc, delivering a sweeping attack that deals 110% weapon damage to as many as 4 enemies within an 8-yard radius. The Divine Storm carries a dual blessing. It restores health to 3 party or raid members, sharing out a benevolent 25% of the total damage caused. Horn of Lordaeron. Sound the Horn of Lordaeron, a call to arms that bolsters the strength and stamina of all party members within 30 yards by 17. A potent aid that lasts for 2 minutes. This horn's effect cannot coexist with Blessing of Might. A strategic choice must be made. Aegis. This rune fortifies your defensive might, boosting your block value by an impressive 30%. When foes strike, they might inadvertently reinforce your guard. There's a 10% chance that incoming damage will bolster your chance to block by another 30%, enduring for 10 seconds or 5 blocks. Note: this effect will not stack with Redoubt. Moving down to the leg runes. Divine Sacrifice. Offer a part of yourself with Divine Sacrifice. 30% of the damage your allies within 30 yards endure is redirected to you for 10 seconds. Should this martyrdom threaten your own survival, bringing you below 20% health, the bond breaks, and you're rewarded with a 10% increase in damage and healing for the following 10 seconds. Inspiration. Exemplar. Your mere presence becomes a wellspring of courage, periodically cleansing fear and sleep effects from nearby party members. A silent guardian against the mind's darker battles. Avenger's Shield. Launch a holy shield towards your foe, inflicting holy damage between 165 to 197 points, dazing them, and then ricocheting to strike 2 more adversaries. This triad of targets will feel the Avenger's justice for a full 10 seconds. Exorcist. With Exorcist, your ability to cast out corruption is no longer limited to the undead and demonic. The spell now targets any foe, and when you do confront the traditional darkness of undead or demons, your critical strikes double in chance. Rebuke. Silence your enemy's incantations with a rebuke. This interruption not only halts their current casting, but blocks any further spells from that school for 2 seconds. And finally, the hand runes. Beacon of Light. Illuminate the path of healing with the Beacon of Light. Choose a target to become the pivot of your healing prowess. For 1 minute, any heal you bestow upon your party or raid members also heals the beacon for an identical amount. A singular focus, 1 beacon at a time. Crusader Strike. Unleash a Crusader Strike, an immediate response dealing 75% weapon damage, replenishing 2% of your maximum mana. A precise blend of offense and sustain, Hand of Reckoning. Assert your will with Hand of Reckoning, compelling your target to focus their aggression on you. If they already do, the effect is null, but the ability comes with a boon. It amplifies the threat of Righteous Fury by 80%. While under its influence, any healing from others converts to 25% mana for you. Moreover, when your health is on the brink, dipping below 35%, the damage you take is reduced by 20%. Righteous Fury persists until you decree its end. In the Season of Discovery, these runes not only redefine what it means to be a paladin, but how we engage with the very fabric of Azeroth. Each rune opens a new chapter of strategy, team dynamics, and the inexorable thrill of battle. As we wrap up this overview of the newly introduced runes for paladins in the upcoming World of Warcraft Season of Discovery, I can't help but feel a surge of excitement for what's in store. These changes are not just incremental, they're transformative, giving paladins across all specs new life and new roles to explore. For holy paladins, the viability within raids jumps significantly. The Horn of Lord Aeron alone can change the tide of battle with its substantial buffs. And when you add in the Inspiration Exemplar, which allows them to counteract disruptive CCs like Fear and Sleep, you've got a spec that's not just about healing, but about enhancing raid stability. The Beacon of Light stands out as a game changer, enabling multi-target healing capabilities that could redefine raid strategies. Protection Paladins receive a much-needed enhancement with abilities like Aegis, which significantly boosts survivability, and Avenger's Shield for engaging and managing multiple foes. The mana regeneration component of Hand of Reckoning is a boon that addresses the age-old mana depletion issue for paladin tanks, allowing for longer, more sustainable engagements without the usual downtime for mana recovery. Retribution Paladins see a major expansion in their arsenal with the AoE-centric Seal of the Martyrdom and Divine Storm, alongside Exorcist broadening the targets of their Holy Wrath and Crusader Strike fortifying their DPS rotation. These paladins are poised to bring the light's justice in swathes. These runes signify a massive shift for paladins, pushing them into a spotlight of viability and versatility in the Season of Discovery. The potential for new playstyles and the refreshing of old ones is bound to keep the paladin community, myself included, thoroughly engaged. The anticipation for November 30th is palpable, and I'm looking forward to diving headfirst into these changes. You can count on me to keep you updated with all the latest insights as the season unfolds. Thank you all for tuning in. Catch you in the next one.